The ShotScope Pro L2 is ShotScope's third laser rangefinder release, following on from the Pro L1 and the Pro LX, and offers a premium laser rangefinder at an affordable price. In this product review, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the Pro L2's key features, share my own personal thoughts and opinions based on using the Pro L2 out on the golf course, and discuss both its good and bad points. In my opinion, a laser rangefinder is a must for any amateur golfer looking to lower their handicap, and it's also a worthwhile investment because you can use it all year round. With so many rangefinders on the market and some retailing at upwards of £400, the ShotScope Pro L2 presents an affordable option at under £150. The good news is, if you are interested in purchasing a Pro L2 after watching this review video, I've popped a direct product link and a 15% promo code in the description below, which means you can grab this laser rangefinder for just over £125, which is pretty much the cheapest you'll find it anywhere online, and that code can be used worldwide. Now, let's take a closer look at the ShotScope Pro L2's key features. The Pro L2 comes with most of the main features that you'd expect from a premium laser rangefinder, and in fact, I would say it pretty much has everything that most amateur golfers will need, but at an affordable price. It has a 700 yard total range, ×6 magnification, rapid fire detection, target lock vibration, and it even has a built-in cart magnet. Inside the box you'll find the laser itself, a premium carry case, a cleaning cloth, and a 2-year warranty card. If you're interested in taking a closer look inside the box and a first look at the Pro L2, then I have a separate unboxing video which I'll link to in the description below. Now, we'll come back to those key features and talk about how they perform out on the golf course in just a second, but first of all, let's talk about how the Pro L2 looks and how it feels to hold and use. The Pro L2 is a sleek and stylish laser rangefinder which is available in two different colour options. You get black and blue like the one that I have, and black and grey. The device is made from smooth plastic and soft rubber, with the rubber used to help provide extra grip and comfort when holding and using the Pro L2. The slight arcing on the underside of the device not only helps with its visual appeal, but also provides a little bit of extra comfort when it's cradled in your hand. One thing that I really like about the laser is the fact it is small and compact, which means it's the perfect companion when I decide to head to the golf course with my carry bag rather than taking my trolley. Because the device itself is so small and compact, so is the premium hard carry case, and this is perfect because it means it doesn't swing about or get in the way when you're carrying your clubs. Despite the Pro L2 being really quite small and compact, it's actually quite heavy, weighing 215 grams. For me, this extra weight is actually a positive because it makes the device much easier to control when you're zapping those pins from quite far away or during slightly windier conditions, which is common here in Scotland. One thing I've noticed in the past with slightly cheaper laser rangefinders is they can be a little bit on the light side, which does make it difficult to hit those pins, and that's something I've not experienced personally using the Pro L2, thanks to that little bit of extra weight. Now, design and looks can only get a product so far, but what's really important is how well it performs out on the golf course. At 700 yards, the Pro L2's range is way more than I personally will ever need, and that's probably the case for most amateur golfers who are using a laser rangefinder. Aside from the odd occasion when I might use a laser on a tee to check the distance to fairway bunkers, some trees at dog legs, or perhaps just to see how far ahead the group in front are, generally speaking, I don't tend to use my laser for anything above around about 200 yards. However, in the interest of testing the device properly out on the golf course, I did zap some trees that seemed like they were quite far away and returned a value of around about 680 yards. So it's safe to assume that the ShotScope Pro L2 can handle a 700 yard range, but whether or not you'll ever need that much of a range is up to you. When looking through the viewfinder, the 6x magnification provides a really clear and focused view of the target. When it comes to adjusting the focus on the device, the adjustable eyepiece is perfect in terms of sensitivity. It's not too slack that it moves itself, but it's also not too stiff, which means that you can adjust it easily whilst you're looking through the eyepiece. The Pro L2 is designed to be really easy to use, and it has one single button on the top which performs multiple actions. A single press of this button whilst aiming at a target provides distance information very, very quickly thanks to ShotScope's rather aptly named rapid fire detection, which in all honesty is rapid. I attempted to time just how quickly it could obtain a yardage from around about 130 yards, and to be honest, it returned a value before I could even start and stop my stopwatch. So it's safe to say it is a fast firing laser. Even when I've tested shooting targets at around about 200 yards, it still returns the distance information in under 1 second. The single press button method is also really useful if you're wanting to quickly get distances to multiple targets on the horizon. However, personally, I would much prefer if you could just press and hold this button while scanning rather than having to keep pressing it. However, it does do what it is designed to do. When looking to obtain a distance to a specific target, such as a pin, which is probably the most common use for a laser rangefinder, you can press and hold the power button, which will initiate the target lock vibration. In my personal experience, if the distance is around about 150 yards and the background is quite busy, then sometimes the Pro L2 can struggle to lock on to the target and to vibrate. However, whilst the device itself doesn't always seem to vibrate in these situations, it does always seem to display the distance information on the LCD display. So as long as it's still providing the actual distance to the target, I don't think it's really anything to be too concerned about. One feature that does work flawlessly and is a must-have when you buy any laser rangefinder is slope mode, and the ShotScope Pro L2s doesn't disappoint. When used, the device's adaptive slope technology takes elevation changes into account, and the device itself will display both the standard yardage and the adjusted yardage on screen. Personally speaking, I've used the Pro L2 on my home course and on multiple other golf courses which have fairly substantial elevation changes, and at no point have I had any concerns around any of the numbers I've been given in terms of distances when using slope mode. If you're looking to use the Pro L2 during a competitive round of golf, then the slope mode needs to be turned off, and this is done using a simple sliding switch on the side of the device. When it comes to the overall accuracy of the device, ShotScope claim that it's accurate to within 1 yard, and that's something from my testing that I genuinely can't dispute. When I've been out testing the Pro L2, I've been making sure that I check against course markings, course guides, playing partner yardages, and also the distances on my GPS watch. And to be honest, there's never really been any yardages that have given me any concern. Now, I really hope you are enjoying this video on the ShotScope Pro L2 so far. If you are, make sure you hit that like button below and drop a comment to let me know what your favorite feature is on the Pro L2, or what your thoughts on this product are. Of course, if you have any questions, you can also drop them below and I'll try my best to answer them whenever I can. Now let's get back to this review video. Finally, a feature on the Pro L2 that you won't find on the ShotScope Pro L1 or Pro LX models is a built-in magnet. Now, whilst this is a feature that personally I probably won't really use, if you are a golfer who regularly rides on golf buggies or golf carts, then this is something that will definitely appeal to you. Now, whilst I haven't actually managed to test how strong the magnet is on a golf cart, I have tested it against some metal objects around the house and in the garden, and to be honest, when I've stuck the device onto those objects, it really isn't going anywhere. So it's safe to assume if you are looking to use it on your golf cart between shots, there won't be any problems with that magnet. Now that we've discussed how the ShotScope Pro L2 performs out on the golf course, let's talk about its main pros and cons. Let's begin with the Pro L2's good points. First of all, the Pro L2 is very, very well priced at only £127 if you're using my special discount code. If you're not, then £150 is still a very affordable price. The Pro L2 is very, very fast firing. Personally, I think the device looks really good, it's nice and compact, and it's very comfortable to hold and use. It's got that extra little bit of added weight, which personally I think is a positive and just makes it that bit easier to use when that wind picks up. It has the built-in adaptive slope technology, which can be toggled on or off, and in my opinion is a must for any laser rangefinder. As mentioned earlier, the magnet built into this device is very, very strong, so if you're using it on a cart, it shouldn't go anywhere. Finally, the Pro L2 comes with an extended 2-year warranty, and even better, ShotScope give a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you buy the Pro L2 and then you decide it isn't for you, you can return it and get your money back within 30 days. Now we've discussed the good points of the Pro L2, let's cover some of the things that could perhaps be better. In terms of the magnification, whilst I think it's fine, it is only 6 times magnification, and many of the other rangefinders on the market are ×7 or even up to ×8 magnification. Another very slight drawback of the Pro L2, especially when compared with the ShotScope Pro LX, is it only has single black optics. The Pro LX, for example, has red or black optics, which helps when you are using the device in various lighting conditions. Finally, as mentioned earlier in the review, the target lock vibration during my testing is something that is a little bit iffy, especially if there's quite a lot going on behind the flag. But the device does, in my experience, always still display the yardage on screen. It's just that it doesn't always vibrate to let you know that you have locked onto that target. All things considered, I really don't think you can go wrong with the ShotScope Pro L2 in terms of the features that it comes with and the price it's available at. Of course, there are some features that it's missing that its competitors have, but to be honest, they're more nice to have features in my opinion, and are they really worth the extra £200 or £300 that you're likely to pay? Probably not. The Pro L2 as a device looks great, it's comfortable, it's easy to use, it's reliable, it has all of the features that most golfers will need, and it only costs £130, which for me is a bargain. If after watching this video you've decided that you do want to buy a Pro L2 laser rangefinder, then you can either scan the code on screen to go to the ShotScope website, or you can use the link in the description below. Just remember to enter my promo code, which is also in the description below, to grab yourself an additional 15% off of the current price. Next up, if you're thinking that a GPS golf watch is perhaps more your thing, then check out these videos here.